Just before this video gets going, I do want to mention that I have a Discord server. Join if you want to, suggest new video ideas, or come hang out with us. And if you like what you see here today, you'll pretty much like everything else on my channel, so why not subscribe? Thanks. So That Vegan Teacher isn't someone who we've discussed here at all on the channel before. However, she's a character that I've been very much aware of ever since she got popular a few years ago. In fact, a lot of commentary channels got their first big break from The Vegan Teacher, and that's how I actually know how crazy she is. That on top of like TikToks and whatever. But if you don't know who she is, she's an ex-educator turned crazed vegan warrior that will literally do anything for attention, it seems like. Attention to the points that she makes on veganism. And over the past couple of years, she's been pushing the lines of what should and shouldn't be acceptable here on YouTube. She's done everything from sitting outside of restaurants with her ukulele, singing about veganism, to making racist videos about black dolls, even comparing giving a baby a rib to putting male genitalia in that baby's mouth. She's done a lot of weird stuff for veganism, and it just really goes to show you, if you're even familiar with her a little bit, that this lady is crazy. However, recently she decided to try her hand once again as to whether or not the content she makes is acceptable or not acceptable here on YouTube by making a video on a YouTuber by the name of ThatCurlKing, where she starts to compare eating meat and eating animals to slaves.
This video is for ThatCurlKing, a dark-skinned man who is actually extremely cruel to his own community. Here's why. Rather than educating his community as to how to be healthy and ethical and strong men, he encourages them to keep paying for the rape, torture, confinement, kidnapping, and murder of innocent animals. ThatCurlKing is a disgrace. Here are 7 ethical and health reasons why dark-skinned people, including ThatCurlKing and his audience, should be vegan. Rejecting exploitation in all forms. The history of slavery shows how black people were treated as commodities, much like animals are treated today in factory farming. By going vegan, black individuals honor their ancestors' struggles by rejecting systems of oppression and exploitation. Animals are bred, sold, and killed as products, just like black ancestors were bought, sold, and dehumanized. Standing against animal exploitation aligns with standing against all forms of oppression.
So here's one of the main issues I have with this whole first part, right? Number one, ThatCurlKing is a commentary YouTuber. If you go over to his channel, you'll see that it's not his job to go into his community and start promoting veganism or start promoting all these insane qualities that you start talking about in this video. And as a matter of fact, for a second thing, he says himself that he avoids milk like the plague. He's lactose intolerant. And that's just the first 2 things. The third thing, and the biggest part, is I don't understand what is with this lady, and as a matter of fact, other insane vegans as well. I don't get why it's like such a priority or why it's such a talking point to bring up black people or oppress groups like other black people and compare them to fucking animals. I don't get it. I understand the part about, yes, living creatures need to be protected and stuff. And, you know, the way that they're killed definitely could be a little bit better. But you comparing an entire group of people to animals, which those same group of people have descendants who are now still struggling, whether that's socially or economically or whatever you think, still struggling from the events of that oppression, is wild to me. And it's insane that it's even allowed here on YouTube. I don't understand why this video isn't deleted. Or as a matter of fact, I don't even understand how she's even able to still be on the platform. She has almost 260,000 subscribers and she's making content like this. And I like how she ended off that first segment standing against all forms of oppression, but she's low-key using one of the same forms of oppression that was used in chattel slavery, which is trying to make the other person think that they're less than or equal to an animal when in actuality they're a fucking human. Now here in the second part of the video, she starts rambling on about most black kids being lactose intolerant and how it's messed up that schools still serve milk for lunch. She also then starts to talk about how there's a lot of fast food chains like McDonald's and whatever in black neighborhoods, which are both things that I've noticed and I agree with. And I agree that maybe it shouldn't be that companies are doing this, that schools are doing this, but at the same time, it's not like kids are being forced to drink milk. You can just bring water from home or drink the water that's in the fountain. Here's the thing about all of this though. What does this even have to do with the Curl King. This video isn't even about the guy anymore. It's literally just spouting random facts and racist bullshit that nobody wants to hear and nobody cares about. As the like to dislike ratio goes, this is it right here. At some point, you just got to look at the numbers, man, and just give up. And I don't ever like telling people to give up on their dreams or to quit because look at the numbers. I don't like ever doing that stuff to anybody. I will never do that without a good reason. But in the case of the vegan teacher, the only reason why she's even popular is because commentary YouTubers farm her content, which, you know, I guess good on them. They're doing their thing. But she's become a lol cow. She's become a laughingstock of the internet, and nobody is more vegan because of it. Like, she's for real just known as a crazy vegan that likes being racist occasionally. I don't understand why she even has a platform still. And to be quite frank, every time she hits the record button, she's wasting everyone's time. I'm a black guy that likes to eat meat. Pause. I love hot dogs, chicken, hamburgers, steak, all that. Not chitlins though. I won't eat chitlins. I will not ever eat chitlins. I probably will go vegan before I do eat that though. That's the one occasion that I'll ever become vegan. But you will never see me going to a vegan rally. You'll never see me going to some random vegan. I don't even think I know vegans, but you'll never see me go up to them and start saying things like, oh, you don't eat meat. You're wasting food when you don't eat meat. Animals are meant to be killed and eaten. It's what we've been doing since the dawn of humanity, because I don't care. All right. Whenever you eat a chicken on a plate, rest assured that there are like a million other chickens that are out there that are raised perfectly fine and die normally. And yes, I do understand that a lot of stuff in processing happens between getting a live chicken from a farm or from wherever it is to your plate. I get that. I understand that there's a really horrible thing that's happening with animals where they're raised in cold, tight, and caged up environments and live horrible lives, die horrible deaths and stuff like that. So just to end up on our plates. I get that. It's wrong. I understand that. But one thing I will say about vegans, it's the same thing I say about all other protesters who don't do it peacefully. If you, as a protester, as a fanatic, have to go out of your way, take time out of your schedule to go fuck with someone else, stopping the progression of their life or their day, whether that's by you blocking traffic, whether that's by you messing up someone's store, painting blood all over it, ruining artwork, doing whatever just to try and get your point across, just to feel like you've been heard, you are not doing anything except for doing the opposite of what you're trying to do, which is trying to get people to listen. Yes, people will see you, but they'll hate you even more for doing what you're doing. And it's not because they hate your cause, it's because you're fucking with them on a daily basis. It always gets me so angry when somebody is protesting and they're blocking traffic. That in particular I hate, because you don't know what this person on the other side of you has to do that day. You don't know where they're going. You don't know what emergencies they might have. And of course, I'm not blaming the vegan teacher for doing any of this stuff. I don't think she's ever stood outside of traffic and, you know, blocked traffic or whatever. This is just more for the vegans that are out there who think about doing stuff like this or who actually do stuff like this. It doesn't work. And actually, I feel bad for the normal vegans out there who, you know, are just chill people and don't try to force what they believe onto others. As I said before, the vegan teacher's content, it teeters on whether or not it should be acceptable for YouTube, and I think she knows that. And that's probably why nothing's been done about her channel yet, which is a shame because it just shows how inadequate YouTube systems are in determining what's actually suitable for YouTube. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button. If you want more content similar to this, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. Sub up, stay safe, and peace.